How many of us have found ourselves blocked in certain areas and different aspects of our lives when we come to that fork in the middle of the road? While we're there at the crossroads, we're being presented with choices. And sometimes we try to play it safe by not making a choice, which in all essence is making a choice. And we think that we're playing it safe by not making a decision. But then we find ourselves on a downward slope, continuously bumping our heads along the way, just to end up back in the very place that we started off from the beginning. And the reason why things like this happen is because the universe is supposed to course correct you and to put you back on track. Many of us are not living our dreams. Many of us are not walking in our purpose. What does it mean to walk in your purpose? Well, I'll tell you what that means. That means that you are doing the very thing that you came to planet Earth to do, what you incarnated to do. Whether you're a singer, a dancer, a writer, a poet, an author of a book, a mother, a father, a grandmother, whatever role that it was that you were supposed to play. Some of us come to play small roles, and then there are many of us that come to play big roles. But whatever that you do, be the best at whatever you are. Walking in your purpose is only your vision. It's not for others to see. You might believe yourself to be a very passionate person with a clear purpose in life. Or you might worry that you're not enough, or that you're disconnected from your true sense of your passion, and you really don't know what it is that you came to planet Earth to do. You may be unaware of what your particular passions are and what your gifts are. Maybe you haven't reached that leg of your journey where you tapped into those hidden gifts and talents that you were born with. But either way, within your heart, there is a seed of truth. And this is divine truth. This is passion. This is purpose. It's an inner knowing. You just know that you know that you know. And there's a deeper awakening that is about to happen and take place for you. You could be a speaker to motivate people. You could be a coach, a life coach to help change people's lives. Maybe you have a series of events that weren't too pleasant in your life. Some were dramaful, traumaful, painful, hurtful. But you got through it. And the very reason why you got through it could be so you can help someone else. Your purpose is more than a job. It's more than just your way of life. It's a way of being, living, and giving back. Giving back to the planet, giving back to humanity. This is the reason for your being here. To fulfill your destiny. To be in service. This is all a part of the great divine plan of love. To fulfill your destiny. You have the divine that's on your side, that's helping you. What greater support do you need more than this? There is no greater reassurance or assurance of success more than just knowing that God's sources on your side. Your purpose is to become what you are. And that is why you're here. Some of us have gotten ourselves into questionable positions in our lives where it can rob and steal us of our purpose. That can be a separation, a divorce, a breakup, a loss of someone that you love, and death, such as a friend or a family member. But it's up to us, each of us, to find our own way. Those that have passed on, they have lived their life, and they have lived their lives to the fullest. Now it's time for you to liberate yourself and be passionate about your life and what particular path it is that you want to take and that you want to live to the fullest. Whether that's a spiritual path or just an ordinary one, it's up to you. Within every human heart, there is a divine passion that is growing, that is awaiting for its liberation and freedom. Waiting for your uniqueness and what it is that you bring to the world, your light. It's time for your light to shine. Sometimes the reason why our dreams are not actualized and realized is because we're only seeing with half a vision. We're not seeing the full vision. Sometimes those things take time to culminate. Sometimes we dream prematurely, and it doesn't mean that it's not going to come to pass. It could be not now. It could be what most consider as bad timing, which I don't think there's no such thing as bad timing. I just think that it's not the right time. It's not divine time. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to come into fruition. I hope that I could have been of some type of encouragement to someone. Regardless of what is happening in your life, know that God gave you a desire because God is ready to fulfill it. And you should be waiting for the fulfillment of it. Even in the waiting, be happy. Because the fruits are ripening on the vine. And as they are sprouting, you are also growing with the vision, with the desire that God has instilled in your heart. And no matter what, that light cannot be dimmed. Because what inspires us drives us. It brings us some kind of meaning and connection with our lives and connection to others. Our very passions become a very natural, essential part of our unquestionable breathing and the reason for why we breathe and the reason for why we're living. Sometimes living doesn't even make sense until you're living in your purpose. Once you start living in your purpose, that's when all the doors starts to fly open, all those doors that were once locked or seem to have been shut or closed. This is how you know that you're on the right direction and the right path. It's when you start seeing those doors come open. And know that you cannot possibly miss what is meant for you. Or miss what it is that you are meant to be doing. How you are meant to be living. And the beauty of those manifestations will lift not only your spirit, but those around you. So keep walking in your purpose. Your time has yet to come. Namaste.